웃어라. 온 세상이 너와 함께 웃을 것이다. 울어라. 혼자만 울게 될 것이다.
Revenge doesn't get more haunting than Park Chan-Wook's Oldboy. It's brutal, brilliant, and deeply psychological. Today we are breaking down the story, the themes, and why this 2003 classic remains one of the greatest thrillers ever made. Our story begins with Oh Dae-soo, an ordinary man with a not-so-ordinary attitude problem. One night, after getting arrested for public drunkenness, he disappears. No ransom note, no clues. He wakes up inside a locked, windowless room where he stays for 15 long years. His only companion, a television, a steel door, and endless questions. Why was he imprisoned? Who did this? And what happened to his family? The isolation slowly reshapes him, physically and mentally. And then, just as suddenly as he was taken, he is released. No explanation, no apology. Instead, he is given money, a phone, and a suit, as if someone is guiding his next move. He meets Mido, a young chef who offers help. But nothing in Oldboy is random. Every encounter is part of a carefully designed puzzle. Enter Lee Woo-jin. Wealthy, calm, and disturbingly composed. He reveals that Dae-soo has only a few days to uncover the truth about his imprisonment. But the deeper Dae-soo digs, the more he realizes this isn't just revenge. It's a performance designed entirely for him. The answer lies in their high school past. Years earlier, Dae-soo witnessed Woo-jin in a deeply private and forbidden relationship with his own sister. He didn't fully understand the weight of what he saw, but he talked about it, and that rumor spread through the school like wildfire. The fallout was catastrophic. Woo-jin's sister, unable to bear the shame and exposure, took her own life. For Dae-soo, it was a forgotten moment from adolescence. For Woo-jin, it became the wound that defined his entire life. And that's the terrifying truth of Oldboy. Dae-soo wasn't locked away just to suffer. He was being carefully prepared for something far worse. Then comes the film's devastating final twist. Dae-soo discovers that Mido, the woman he's grown close to after his release, is actually his daughter. She had been separated from him as a child after his disappearance, and Woo-jin secretly orchestrated their reunion years later without either of them knowing the truth. Everything was planned. The prison, the release, the clues, even the relationship. Woo-jin didn't just want Dae-soo to feel pain. He wanted him to experience a version of the same unbearable taboo and emotional ruin that had destroyed his own life. That revelation transforms Oldboy from a revenge thriller into something far more tragic. It becomes a story about memory, guilt, manipulation, and the terrifying consequence of careless actions. The film's final emotional blow isn't about violence. It's about what happens when revenge becomes so consuming that it destroys every person it touches. Oldboy ultimately asks a haunting question. If the truth can completely shatter you, is it better to know it or to live without it? Park Chan-wook's Oldboy isn't just a thriller. It's a tragedy wrapped in masterful editing, unforgettable performances, and moral ambiguity. Whether you watch it for the mystery or the craftsmanship, it's a film that stays with you long after the credits roll. That's it for this video, guys. If you liked it, then do subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.